All right, guys. So I haven't done a lot lately. We're going to unbox this Gordon 13-piece precision knife set from Harbor Freight. One of the things I read about it is the handle's cheap plastic, and you got to be careful to wear eye protection when using it because the blade can snap the handle and come flying up at you. I've got a handle. I'm guessing this might actually be an old Harbor Freight one. Looking at it, I don't even know where it came from. It was in with some of my other tools. From the looks of it, it may have belonged to my father-in-law before me. But anyway, and he was a Harbor Freight shopper. It doesn't really feel that sturdy. But my big hope was that this thing was $5, and I think I had a coupon. So my big hope, or $7, whatever, it was cheap, and it came with a bunch of blades. And so my hope was that at least the blades would be useful, if not the handle. But all the ironies, it's wrapped in this plastic, and so to open it up, I need a knife anyway. So fortunately, I have one. And this is why I need another blade that barely cut. So we're going to go ahead and cut that there. Yeah. I'll bet there's better tools to use for that. All this unnecessary plastic here. And again, I'm using the camera case's stand instead of a tripod. So there we go. All right, so the reason this was wrapped in plastic like that, just give me a second to throw that away. And to recap the old knife, is because this is not a box. It is just a cardboard slide cover. There we go. That is very tight. Oy! But there you go. Comes with a handy dandy case. Doesn't feel super sturdy, but it's plastic. It'll last a little while. This will not last long. There we go. Has the foam. We'll keep that so nothing jiggles around. And then we have 3 different handles. Each of these with a blade in it. I can see how that is a weird fit. Yeah, that's not actually in. It's just kind of like that's where it's sat. And it's a good thing this has a case because it does not have covers for any of these. Like you saw the other X-Acto knife had a cover. So we slide that in. We screw that down. Nothing happening. That's interesting. This is one of these deals. This comes up. So we're going to slide this into this all the way. All right. Get it inside its little handle. Nope, it's going to go this way. Bump. Ow. It's one of those things I guess I should be doing with a glove on. I'm going to try and tighten this down all the way. There we go. All right, and now that's in. So keep that in mind. These blades will be visually attached to the handle, but in case you wanted to put a different blade in that handle, they may not be actually. This one is screwed in. And then this last one. And none of these look like that other handle, so that's not from the same kit. Yeah, and that one was not in very well. But it was meant to be, I could tell. Unscrew that. That is so weird. Okay, we're going to turn that. Yeah, this is... I'm not loving the way they're staying in and not staying in. So we're loosening. I'm going to take it all the way out. Sorry, that's a lot of shot in my hand. This is going to be a long video, guys. Sorry about that. Take that all the way out. Put it all the way in. As per many, many Harbor Freight things, I didn't see any actual directions. Let's see if maybe they're in the box. What do we think? Okay, nice and tight. Still just slides right out. Let's see. Back of the box. Turn the sleeve portion of the handle to loosen the blade. Carefully pull blade out and replace with desired blade. Lock blades in place by turning handle. Before each use, make sure blade is tightly locked in place. But this one does not seem to want to lock in place. So a little bit of get what you pay for. I cannot get that tight enough to where I would feel comfortable. Oh, there we go. Using that handle. So honestly, guys, I would check these while I use them too, and definitely wear some kind of eye protection, maybe some hand protection while you're doing your cutting. I will do a separate video. This got really long. I will do a separate video telling you how they cut.